This is a message to help regulate the nervous system. There is a lot of fear that is keeping people in a catatonic state where a person cannot be mobile, freely go and do what they want to do, because there are fear restrictions that are invisible and visible. The fear construct is built like a building is built or a tower is built. Fear is also built. So it is created by the mind, body, spirit, and soul, and the collective. It is a fragment of the imagination. It is not real in the sense that most fears come suddenly without reason. These fears are programmed. They are placed specifically with intention to cause chaos by beings whose intention is to do only that, to cause chaos. For the purpose of dysregulation, this dysregulates the body. When the body is dysregulated, it becomes impaired and cannot act in alignment with a higher divine purpose that can see clearly in a more calm manner. When trying to look through the eyes of someone who is stricken with fear, it is pinpointed, meaning direct, and hypersensitive and hyper-focused, which is how the body operates and is good, because when it is actually needed, for example, a car crash or an injury, the body needs a huge rush of endorphins and energy and blood circulation and the heart to beat faster so that the muscles can move quicker, and needs to react within seconds. So the body becomes filled with hyperactivity and super sensation, which is a good thing that the body can do that. But the body is becoming constantly triggered to that state of fear for no logical reason. And this usually happens because of what is seen on the black screens, the TVs, the phones, radios, etc., movies. The brain is tricked. The body reacts to what it thinks is a trigger, a realistic fear that the body needs to embrace for and protect itself from. But once the TV gets shut off or the phone gets turned off, there is no immediate threat anywhere for miles and miles. And so the body becomes dysregulated. And when this is happening perpetually, on a perpetual basis, because the person is constantly doom scrolling or searching for quote unquote news articles. It's causing the body to become dysregulated regularly, and this becomes a habitual habit. Once the body starts habitually releasing endorphins, releasing chemicals on a regular basis, like clockwork, daily, it starts to become addicted to those chemicals, and peace and serenity become very unknown. And it's a state of being that the body is not familiar with. It's not its baseline any longer. And it's addicted to the chemicals that come with fear. So the person will create a scenario to have those chemicals released into the body so that the body can feel normal, even though there's nothing normal about being in a constant state of fear. So in order to correct this, the body needs to change its baseline down to calm, peaceful, quiet, serene environment. If that means turning off phones or TVs and sitting in silence for long periods of time, that is very helpful. Or just sitting still without doing anything can be very helpful as a starting point. And it can be difficult for some people who have dysregulated their body so much. Sitting still for even 5 minutes in quiet can be extremely difficult. That 5 minutes can feel like 5 hours. But this is an exercise and a practice that, if it is continued, start with 1 minute, then go to 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, then 30 minutes. And if there needs to be a stimulus, for example, a book or some music, that can be introduced as long as it's not bringing about a state of fear. If the book is referencing fear facts, that's not going to help the individual. If the book is inducing a state of calm, that would be more ideal. The music also is important. If the lyrics are aggressive in nature, whether being physically aggressive, brutal, or dangerous or violent to others, that type of music is not helpful to bring the body back to a baseline of calm, peace, and serenity. Sitting in quiet, or even laying, if it's easier to lay down on a pillow and a blanket. For most people who are starting this practice, if they are constantly moving about and they lay down for 5 minutes, they might quite possibly just fall asleep. That is okay as a starting point. The body is getting used to being still in the best way that it needs to at that time. And if falling asleep is what the body needs, it's what it needs. It's okay to take a nap. Wake up and just sit there with eyes open or closed, but awake for 5 minutes in silence, even after a long night's sleep. This is a good practice to wake up and just sit or lay in bed, awake, eyes open or eyes closed, for 5 minutes to start, or 10 minutes, and try to quiet the mind. and try to be in silence. When thoughts come up during this time, listen to them. Listen to the voices in your head and watch them as they go by. Don't become sensitive to them. Just watch them like you're watching a movie. And don't take them personally. Don't personalize the thoughts. Don't react to the thoughts. Don't catch them. Just let them go and let them keep going one by one by one. And we'll just watch them like watching a sunrise or a sunset. You can't capture a sunrise or a sunset. You can look at the stars. You can't grab them. You can just look at them. Do that with your thoughts. Focus on your breathing. Check your spine if you're sitting. Feel any pains in your body. Notice where they are. Move the body a little bit if there is a need. Readjust your frame, your stance, and do a body scan from head to toe. What is your body telling you? Again, as these thoughts come up, just watch them. Don't need to identify with them. Just listen to them. Let them go. Like you would listen to a friend who's telling you about their day. Not asking for advice or your opinion, just asking to be seen and heard. Just watch your thoughts go by. Let them know they've been seen and they've been heard. And then the body will fall into what feels like a trance. It feels light and as if the body is levitating. Once you reach the state of levitation, you can invite in specific frequencies and energies. If you'd like to focus on colors to start, you can go through each color of the rainbow and fill your body with it. If you'd like to start focusing on geometrical shapes, the hexagon is a good start. The hexagon is a 6-sided shape, like a honeycomb. Bring these shapes and these colors into your body and around you. They are healing, and at this point, you shouldn't feel any pain. And if you do, focus on it. Where is it? Take those colors and those geometrical shapes and move them there. Breathe. Align the back. Readjust the body if needed. Deep breaths. You are divinely connected to all. Welcome to the space of everything and nothing. In this space is where we create. You no longer have to create from a place of fear. You can now create from this space, peace and serenity. What brings you joy? What do you want for yourself and others? At this point, the mind has stopped and has calmed down. Some might get to a place of where they don't hear the voices in their head. It's the place of nothing and everything. Come back to this place every day and create from here. Thank you.
It all starts with a glowing screen, promising something almost magical. Curiosity takes over, and the session begins. Harmony is restored, and the unexpected journey feels truly worthwhile.